life with Chrisean. Right now I'm gonna go pick up the rest of my son's stuff. After that, I'm finna go to the lot, go pick up a Maybach truck. Purchased. Straight up. Y'all gonna see that coming. I gotta get pretty. I should have did my hair and my makeup. Like lashes. Cause I'm posting it on my story. Then I'm finna go to this house. Take all my stuff to this house. Like, you know, I'm just being resilient, bro. Standing firm. But check this out, though. Stop playing with me. For real. I don't care about none of that. I really don't. I love my baby dad, but we are not together. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just on period. Do I have a man or I F with somebody? With somebody? No. I don't. I'm worried about what's in front of me, not behind me. And I ain't even worried. I'm walking into what's in front of me because my steps are ordered. Like everything is orchestrated already. Everything is waiting for me already. Everything is happening, and it's crazy because my baby dad called me today, and he want to tell me how he like. You know, we can't work this out because you I don't want to work this out. And I'm like, boy, I don't want to work this out. So why are you telling me you want to work this out or you don't want to work this out? I don't want to work this out. Like, yeah, you went on a date. You talking about funny, Margot. I should really show niggas, remind, what Cardi say? Let me remind niggas, like, you okay? Talking about stream of promise a date. You mean that I'm gonna take myself on a date before I let the next nigga take me on a date? Straight up. And then man.
Oh, back shit's cleared out, so we got even more room.
Bro. We almost out of here, bro.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Baby sleep. Guys. Vince, tell me what we doing.
Man.
We moving my shit in my other house.
Shedding skin.
Real shit, bro. Like, what the fuck is happening? That's crazy, bro. Gotta get the baby stuff. Chrisean, Jesus, let's go to our new home. First, Mama gotta pick up the Maybach truck. Then we on our way home. We're going on our... Yo. Just in case they try to say I left the house dirty, this how I left it. Because they fucking lying. And then they try to say, oh, we had her stuff at storage. No, y'all had my stuff. Y'all had my stuff back here in the Corvette. Look, this is where they had my stuff at. Hiding in the Corvette. This is some of my stuff. Look, the baby stuff. He ain't show y'all everything because he lied. It was never in storage. It was all at his house. Hiding. They hid my shit. Blueface hid my shit. Gave me an ultimatum to come back home on his terms on some demonic shit. He never kicked me out, and the house was never dirty. You feel me? Remember the things? This how the house looked when I left. They packed my shit and put it in the fucking... They never put it in storage. He lied, bro.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Web City News Desk. Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you're watching us from. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for taking time to watch our content. We really appreciate your support. Now, a few hours, after the whole story came out about, Christian Rock being broke and homeless, after the whole scandal that happened between her and Blueface Baby, she has come once again on her live, and this time round, she just shared with her fans, through her Instagram live video, her just going to pick her belongings, from Blueface house. And from how you could tell from the video, maybe the whole rumors, could be true, because her things were, packed, in carrier bags, and you could tell that, she even, had no idea that, her things were already packed for her, because, she just pulled up in the house and found, her things, already put together, in some carrier bags. And she was in the company of Junior together with a friend who was recording her. And you could tell that Chrisean was so mad, despite the fact that she has been with Blueface for the longest. She didn't expect that it could reach to a point that she was gonna pick up her things. The way you watch from the video, it was kind of the way you watch from the video, it was kind of disrespectful on how, her belongings were placed on carrier bags, and how she went to pick them up with Junior. And fans have just come out, reacting on this whole story, telling her that finally maybe it's time for her to move on, because these two have been having drama for the longest, ever since they started dating a while back ago. And their relationship has been one of the relationships that has been hitting headlines with so much drama, starting with Blueface family, Chrisean herself. And at some point we have even seen the whole altercation getting physical between the two. But they have tried to work their things out on their amicable way. But it seems that Chrisean finally has decided to move on by just taking each and everything that was left at Blueface house. And she'll say that she just want to focus on getting the money, because people have been trolling her, calling her broke, saying that she hasn't even been working, because when she started dating Blueface and they got a kid together, then she just switched her whole focus on taking care of the son, that she forgot even to concentrate on her own career. But she has said that maybe it's time that this might be an eye opener for her, that she decides to get back to making her music and just getting the bag right, so that she never finds herself in such a situation again. But from the video you can tell that she was so pissed, and even at some point you could see her breaking down and crying in the car while she was just explaining what really happened. So go ahead and tell us your opinion down below in the comment section after watching the video and everything that Chrisean just said and did. What message do you have for her? Go ahead and tell us down below in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video, guys, so that it can be recommended to a larger audience. And each and every time you feel entertained by our content, we always tell you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell.